MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning, we always being productive, we're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with to what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything. With all the hard work I can put into it, there's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after a serious face?
We're in the city by the bay. Modesto Junior College is on the road again. We're at George M. Rush Stadium at City College of San Francisco as Modesto takes on the number 3 rated City College of San Francisco. Who will get the win? You'll find out next. That's right. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal SportsTV. Modesto won the toss, and they deferred their choice for the second half. City College of San Francisco in the red uniforms will receive. City College of San Francisco rated number 3 in the state. last week. They trailed 14-0 on the road. Came back and won that game 37-29. And the benefit of that game being on Friday night, Coach Stivers was able to watch that game in person. You watch all these games, you don't get that chance, so it gives him a chance to really identify what City College of San Francisco is all about. So they beat Sac City 37-25 or 29 and beat Sierra 56-13, who Modesto beat last week 42-17 on the road. Modesto's 1-1. Their defense has been playing solid football. Their offense is getting better by the game and getting more comfortable as quarterback number 3, Jacob Perez. He was 16-24 last week with 4 touchdowns. To honor America, we'll have our national anthem here at George M. Rush Stadium on the campus of City College of San Francisco. It was our national anthem. City College of San Francisco in the red uniforms. They're coached by Jimmy Collins. What does Jimmy Collins and Rusty Stivers of Modesto have in common? They both are coaching at schools that they played for. Jimmy Collins replacing the legendary George Rush. A few years ago, they named the stadium after him, 22 state titles, number of national titles. A lot of players playing at the next level, the professional level, and talking to Coach Stivers, he thought one of the top 3 all-time football programs, not in the state, not in the West Coast, in the nation. So anytime you come in and play this school, there's a lot of history and things involved. And what you have to do as a team, you have to play beyond that and just play the team you're playing, not the history. One thing that stands out today and we can notice is the red zone efficiency. City College of San Francisco is 8 of 11 when they get in the red zone. Modesto Junior College is 3 of 8. Now they did 4 of 8. They did much better last week. Short kick is taken by Frank Call, and he fumbles, and a Modesto recovery. A chicken strip here early on. Daiwan Jordan gets the strip and gets a little barbecue sauce, and we got ourselves a turnover. Now, what happened last week when City College was on the road? First play from scrimmage, they had a turnover. They got the ball back after City College scored. They had another turnover. What's the reason of bringing this up? Modesto or City College of San Francisco is used to playing in this situation, this adversity. Modesto in their white uniforms, speed option, and Bass gets the high pitch, and I think Perez should have pitched that to him a little quicker right off the set, but I think he maybe had a problem with the snap. Bass with 87 yards rushing last week, including a touchdown. And the Modesto with a fast screen, and that's incomplete. Going to trying to get Jonah Lewis involved, who had a good game last week. Did a good job blocking out in space. Had 2 receptions, including a 67-yard touchdown reception. So it's 3rd and 9. And if you're Modesto, this is such a golden opportunity. You have to take advantage. 10 on the play clock. Perez back to pass. You don't want to take a sack here. He's got room to run, and he just throws it away. There was a receiver there, and Coach Stivers has a decision to make. I think they're out of the field goal range of their kicker, Troy Dyack. And Coach Stivers is looking for numbers, and this defense for City College of San Francisco is a good one. They've only given up 68 yards rushing per game and only 211 yards passing. They've only given up 21 points per game. 2-by-2 set for the Pirates. Perez, that ball's tipped away, and CCSF helps out their returner, Frank Hall, gets the stop. Modesto Lane gains a yard. And we're going to mark that one down on the card to look at later. Turnover in not taking advantage of on the kickoff return. City College of San Francisco led by quarterback Jack Newman, averaging over 300 yards a game, 7 touchdowns, only 1 interception, throwing for a very high percentage rate. And that's Collins, the running back, Deshaun Collins, and it's an empty backfield for City College. Little bubble screen to Hall. And picks up 5 yards on that first down play. Hall's their leading touchdown maker. He has 9 receptions for 133 yards. City College has turned the football over, but their defense, as they did in the last possession, has stopped that. And I noticed they'll have a strong side and a weak side offensive line. They'll rotate their players. Collins dips and doos for 2 yards. Collins has 30 touches, 192 yards, 4 touchdowns, plus a touchdown reception. But he has fumbled 2 times. It'll be 3rd and short here. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. 2-by-2 set for CCSF. Little inside run. And the defense steps up and makes a play. Brian Eaton, who had a good ball game last week, gets the penetration. And the Modesto defense that I was talking to Coach Stivers with before the game is impressed with their cohesiveness. And not playing perfect football, but they're working as a group, and they're not giving up the big plays, and they're not having many missed assignments in the backside of their defense. Last year, that was a huge problem for them. And City College, for some reason, is going to fake this and does not have enough for the first down. Holy cow. I'm not sure if that's something the coach was wanting to do. You don't fake punt in this situation. But let's see what the replay has on it. Well, what happened, he's kind of a rugby-style kicker, and Modesto had that edge cleaned up pretty well, and they get the stop, and they get the football. Bass, he's met by the entire middle of the City College San Francisco defensive line. Stanley Falanofa with the tackle. Bass not getting much room to swim today so far. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in wherever you may be. Follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV. 2nd and 10. Perez gets back to the line of scrimmage and not much else. Credit to Mote Fana'u with the pass rush that time. And quickly, City College able to substitute because the ball is closest to their hash. I mean, right now, Modesto's had just a bucket of gold handed to them. They have to take advantage. Didn't score on the first time. See what they do here on the second time. They'll stay with the 2x2 set, fake the Bass, and it's a little in screen, but City College been there, done that. And the tackle by Jeffrey Branner, played along the line of scrimmage, didn't rush upfield, and made the play. So far, the offenses of either team haven't done much, and it's 4th down. And it'll be a pooch punt. And this ball goes in the end zone, so it'll be a net 14-yard punt. Modesto Juniors College Football and NorCal Sports TV are brought to you in part by Modesto Junior College. Go to mjc.edu for more information on one of the largest athletic programs in the state. Big Island Movers, your go-to for prompt and professional moving services in Modesto and beyond. Meeting rooms on demand, great values and rates in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And American Asphalt, taking care of business, just as we did. He's got all day to throw. Newman hits the out route, and it's completed. And it picks up a nice gain of 22 yards. That's a tough throw from the right hash all the way over to the Modesto sideline. And Newman threw a dart there. Mack with the reception. So there's our initial first down of the game for either ball club. City College ranked 3rd in the state. Newman changes the play at the line of scrimmage. Hands to Collins, and he's got a big chunk of yardage. About a 29-yard gain for Collins. Here's the replay. Just a little belly read right up the gut, and look at all the offensive linemen in the dark jerseys blocking people at the 2nd and 3rd level. As a safety, you don't want to see all the big fellas running at you like that. Newman, it's a quick screen, and picks up a gain of about 11. Christian Willis with the reception. He's their leading receiver, 12 reception, 187 yards, and a touchdown. And City College is in the red zone. Little stretch run play to Collins. And MJC does a pretty good job. Austin Martin's in on the tackle. Had 7 tackles and a forced fumble last week for the Pirates. City College of San Francisco Rams. 3-by-1 set. Collins offset to Newman's right. Modesto shows corner blitz. Sprint out. Newman's going to keep it himself. And that's a crackback block, but not called by the officials. And I was asking him about that same type of block during a game. If you're blocking behind the runner, is it legal? And we're going to do a little shark theme here on this play. Newman sprints right. Watch right at the end of the play. This is a blindside block. He has no idea that's coming. That should be a penalty. That's a blindside block. Ask the officials exactly that question before the game. If you block behind the runner and he has no vision, it's a judgment call. 3rd and 5 for City College. Change of the play at the line of scrimmage, and I believe it's going to be timeout, City College of San Francisco. Big Island Movers, let me start this all over again. Big Island Movers is a fully licensed, insured, full-service moving company in Modesto. For over 10 years, we've provided friendly, reliable moving services in Central California. The driving force behind our business is passion behind what we do. At Big Island Movers, we're big on experience, big on value, and huge on service. With over 30 years of moving experience with a wide range of services to meet the ever-changing needs of our clients, Big Island Movers, your go-to for professional prop moving services. A loyal supporter of Modesto JC football, Big Island Movers, Kaimana wanna move ya. And Coach Stivers and Modesto JC football, I'd like to thank Big Island Movers, Pinnacle Solutions, Pools by Nelson, Canepa & Sons, Denim Plastics, Justin W. Cap, and Ditto's Print for their support of Modesto Junior College, football. After the timeout, it's 3rd and 5, 3-by-1 set towards the Modesto bench. Newman barking out the signals, see what the Pirates have dialed up on defense here. That's a chicken strip, and the ball's loose. And I believe City College of San Francisco has recovered. Well, the middle linebacker, Farron Manalulelo, dislodged the football, popped up in the air. City College recovered the fumble, and they'll get a chance at a field goal attempt. Dominic Sues will attempt this 34-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it is no good, off the upright. Sues goes to New York Shankies, and it's 0-0 here with 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Hand off to Bass, and he's got yards. Devin Bass picks up 25 yards on that first down run. So Modesto's failed 2 times inside the red zone. City College of San Francisco's failed once. We got a penalty flag. Usually it's either offsides or a procedure. Milt Youngkin is our official. Line judge Andrew Schmitz. Field judge is Dave Evans.
Bottom receiver as your boundary. Yeah.
And that'll be on the Pirates, I believe. Wide receiver lined up offsides, Imani Kareem. And the Pirates, after the big gain by Bass, are moved back 5 yards. They're in their 2-by-2 set. And City College of San Francisco is very efficient in the red zone. 73% scoring, but not that time. Little 7-yard completion to Jack Weaver, the jack of all trades, with the reception. Also the Modesto punter, and Modesto gets right up on the football. Little NASCAR action. Weaver on the fly sweep, then hands it to Bass, and Branner does his work once again. Jeffrey Branner, number 98, and number 11, Tave Tuatasi. And we both agreed that number 11 was City College of San Francisco's best defensive player when I talked with Coach Stivers. So I watched the film, and then we'll talk to Coach Stivers a day in advance or sometimes the day of the game, and that's what we did today. And I always like to go – I see a guy identify that player, and then when he identifies the right player, I know I'm watching and seeing things the same way. That's a big ooh and an ah. Jack Weaver dislodged from the football, and you can hear the crowd. That's a Ronnie Lott ooh and oh and an ow. And you'll see what we're talking about. Watch the replay. It's a little quick out to Weaver. And the defensive back, number 25, Derek Langford, is all over that. And it was a concept, an out concept, and somebody going deep. And Langford read it like a librarian and pressed the issue and came up with the play. The Pirates take the delay of game penalty. They get their initial first down off the Bass run, and then they go backwards. So now it'll be 4th and 15, and Weaver's on to kick, averaging less than 30 yards a kick. See if he can get a little field position here. No, this one's not going to go very far at all. And I think that nearly hit the leg of the receiving team, and that ball will be spotted on the 29-yard line. About a 32-yard punt, if my math is correct. It nearly hit the leg of the receiver for City College. 5 minutes and 43 seconds left, 1st and 10. And City College will take over on their own 29-yard line. I'm Chris Babcock. You're watching NorCal Sports TV. Collins picks up 6 yards on the first down play. Beautiful day here in San Francisco for my director, Luis Rangel, and me. We're the Hog Squad, and we love that breeze. So they said we're going to be outside today. We had no problem with that. Have a nice setup and appreciate the help from City College of San Francisco. Weaver on the deep in route is incomplete. Had Christian Willis, but couldn't complete it, and it'll be 3rd down. And City College trying to catch Modesto in the substitution. Looked like they were going to go on the ball, but they'll get in the huddle. 3rd and 5 here. Weaver's got time, little in route, and he's got room to run. Collins on the corner route, and that's another peel back block. And the official called this one, and they throw another penalty. Now, we've got this on film. Here's another case of blocking behind the runner, and this time the officials call it, and it's going to go back. Collins wide open on the crossing route, and he's a mismatch here. Watch. So he's open on the crossing route. Watch this blindside block coming. See, he has no vision there. That's a safety. That's a penalty. It's going to be marched back from that spot, and then we have another penalty. It's double penalty day. And I love about coming over to the city, and they are not a sponsor, is going over to one of my favorite breakfast places in the city, Tigers, Tygers. It's on Diamond off of Monterey in the city. Here's the call by Milt Youngkin. So they'll give them the first down on the play because the penalty, they'll mark it off the spot. Isn't it funny? I talked to the officials for a few minutes about these type of blocks, and they said it's a matter of seeing them. But the 2 times we've seen them, one's been called, the one time's other, is that you have to be you have to give the room for the opponent to see you. If he doesn't see you, it's more than likely going to be a penalty. So it'll be 1st and 10 after all that. But Collins showing his ability when he comes out of the backfield. Good rush by Medrano. Newman steps up in the pocket and finds Hall for a nice gain of 20 yards. Hall sat down in the zone, and Newman delivered that via UPS right on the money. And it's a 1st down. If you give Newman time to throw, he's gonna put up points, plain and simple. And they've got a lot of athletic receivers that know how to find the open areas. Newman has time and just throws that away, and nice rush that time. And I think Mr. Eaton got a nice pressure that time. He's playing some good football the last couple of weeks for Coach Stivers. Brian Eaton, number 43, had the pressure. 2nd and 10.
From the Modesto 40-yard line.
Next week we'll be at Modesto as they host American River, which, if you remember last season, that was a heck of a football game. That'll be at 6 o'clock from Modesto College Stadium. Newman with the deep ball, and it's incomplete. Well, one official said incomplete, the other one said complete, so it is complete. Nice catch there by Bailey Costin on the vertical route here. Big yardage, big gain there, and City College is in the red zone. That's a deep corner route, not a easy catch or throw, and the Rams take advantage. Weaver to Hall. Touchdown, City College of San Francisco. 2-minute drive that goes 71 yards. And we'll show you the replay after. The extra point is good. Trust us on this. Let's watch it again, and we'll kind of walk you through this. Just a deep slant route. Quarterback's got plenty of time and great vision, and that's a touchdown. Newman to Hall. And you give City College opportunities, they're going to take advantage. So it's 7-0. Modesto has had their opportunities, haven't succeeded. When they've had those chances, City College has been in the red zone twice. They've scored once. Short kick. And that ball goes out of bounds after it ricochets off Deshaun Alderson. And Modesto will take over on the 28-yard line, their own 28-yard line. Make it the 27. Here's the kick, and this is a live ball Fortunately for the Pirates, it ricochets the right direction. Speed option. And Perez keeps it himself and picks up 4. Now, Modesto will get right up out on the football, but they really get in their hurry-up NASCAR-style offense is after their initial first down. 2-by-2 set for the Pirates, pretty their standard operating procedure here. And Perez fumbles the ball, recovers it himself, and then the talented defensive end, Taive Tuatasi, with the tackle, and that'll be a 6-yard loss, and it'll be 3rd and 17 for Coach Stivers. With against this defense is you're playing with fire. Rusty Stiver's going to have to call a timeout. He's going to have a delay of game. They get the playoff, and it's a deep ball, and it's incomplete. Good coverage that time. Gray was the intended receiver, but good coverage that time by City College. So they get the touchdown. Their defense comes out and gets the stop. Weaver with the punt. And it's fielded at the 48-yard line. And the Pirates, nice coverage. 26-yard net punt. And the Rams will take over on their own 48-yard line. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. Rams back out on offense, 2-by-1 set. Collins offset to Newman's left. Little middle screen, and the Pirates defend it very well. Right in the middle of the pack was Austin Martins. And Jacob Vainuku read the screen. When you feel screen, stop and get your hands up and go run back towards the line of scrimmage. That's exactly what he did. Don't keep running towards the quarterback because the play is coming right behind you. Modesto shows blitz, and they get there. But I think we have a face mask. Broderick Medrano, the talented defensive lineman, got the sack, but he's called for the face mask, which will nullify it, and he took him down by that, so it might be the 15-yard version. We'll see the call. Yep, personal foul, be a 15-yard penalty and a first down, nullify the sack. They showed blitz, and when Newman stepped up, Broderick Medrano grabbed himself some 15 yards worth of face mask. And it'll be a first down on penalty. 3-by-1 set, 3 receivers, the bottom of your screen. And you got to always be careful to what Collins is going to do. He's a good receiver out of the backfield. And he also does a good job of picking up blitzers. Wide open receiver. Nice pass and catch. Christian Willis, the leading receiver for the Rams, catches this Allie McBeal skinny post. And he's wide open. Got behind the defensive back. This drive started on the Modesto 48-yard line. Newman will sprint out, and it's a touchdown. Tyrese Mack. So they go 71 yards and then 41 yards, or 48 yards, and it's a touchdown, and we'll break down that touchdown play after this extra point attempt. The kick is Dominic Sues with the extra point. See, that intended receiver was the outside receiver. He's looking and he's rubbing guys, trying to pick off people. Well, instead of picking off people, he just came inside and sat down in the zone. Newman to Mack, and it's a 9-yard touchdown, and it's 14-0. 23 seconds left in the quarter. Suze will kick off. Directional kick once again. Alderson, who had a nice touchdown run last week, he breaks this one off, and he goes out of bounds, but good field position to start the drive. The Pirates will take over on their own 40-yard line. Nice return, headed straight up the sideline. I think the Pirates are they got their 2x2 set. Got to answer here. Perez with a quarterback draw, and he scampers for 5, 2nd and 5. And that'll be the quarter. So the end of the first quarter, Modesto Junior College 0 and City College of San Francisco 14. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. It would be 2nd and 5 for the Pirates. They had one first down on a Bass run, and then they've had their opportunities, have had great field position, but have not taken advantage. Don't want to fall too far behind this City College of San Francisco team. Devin Bass, the 10. Touchdown, Modesto Junior College, 55 yards, as the Bass finds a big hole, lake-size hole to swim through, and it's a touchdown for the Bass man. Good job up front by the offensive line. We'll break that one down for you after the replay. That's how you start a quarter. And Dyack misses the extra point. All right, here's the replay. The O-line does a good job. Everybody's got a man. And Bass reads it and heads right up the middle for the 55-yard touchdown. That's a good sign, but then you have Mr. Momentum with you, and then you miss the extra point, and now it's 14-6. Now you got to chase those points. But Devin Bass, 55-yard run there, had a 20-plus yard run earlier. This is a City College team, folks, that's only given up 68 yards rushing a game. So that's a good sign for the Pirates. But they're facing a very confident Jack Newman today. Dyack with the short kick that will bounce and just go out of bounds. So you miss the extra point, then you kick it out of bounds, and the special teams coach is going to be pulling his hair out. So the ball will be spotted. Actually, it'll be re-kicked from the 30-yard line. So the ball will be re-kicked from the 30, and City College is gonna set themselves up for a big return. They're very good at special teams. These top teams, the Laneys, the City College of San Francisco, they've got talented squads. Thus, they have depth to play in the special teams. Dyack with a short kick that will be taken at the 20-yard line. And he's got room to run. Lanique Wilkes with the return, and he sets up the Rams for with good field position as the ball will be spotted at the Pirate 42-yard line. So Bass breaks off the run. They miss the extra point. Short kick, and the Rams will take over. Newman's been on fire today. He's had a lot of open receivers, and he hits them. Run to Collins. Nice defense. Antonio Poulet got up the field and got just enough of Collins to get the TFL, and it's 2nd and 12. You're watching Modesto Junior College Football on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in. 3-by-1 set. And everybody's yelling screen on the Modesto sideline. Woo! Dom Silva gets home with the sack-alicious. And Silva had 5 tackles last week. And that was lookout protection because you yelled look out because nobody blocked him. He comes off the slot receiver. Boom, let's watch that again. Silva's an inside backer and doesn't get touched. That's a linebacker's dream. Newman hits the crossing route, and look at the speed. Frank Hall. That's a 2-yard shallow cross. It's a big part of the West Coast offense. And when you have the speed of Hall, it's like a extended handoff, and City College goes from the outhouse to the penthouse all in one play. Big play there. And City College has crossed the 50 once again. Newman sacked again.
Newman is sacked. First on the screen was number 7, Austin Martin.
Martin's getting to the quarterback.
Ball back at the 50-yard line.
10-yard or a 9-yard loss, and it's 2nd and 19.
19 yards to go for first down.
Modesto, when they've blitzed, they've got home. Pressing the outside wide receivers. And the coaching staff's not going to sit back here. They're going to be aggressive because you have to be. Collins with the run. But watch the middle linebacker on this play, Farron Manalulelu. Watch him take on the offensive lineman. He's number 4. He comes up, takes on the offensive lineman, who's basically tackles him, and he's right on the. Watch him come up, takes on that lineman's got him hugged, and the kid's strong enough still to make the tackle. Big time play. 3rd 19, screen time. Don't get caught up rushing the quarterback. They'll run a screen right behind you. Collins is out of the backfield, and he misses, and the umpire with a nice defense that time. Collins against a linebacker is a mismatch, but if the ball isn't caught, there's no mismatch. I can see Collins sneaking out of the backfield as the tailback does a simple cross, and then the umpire's right there. I got to get out of the way. A little pass defense for the official. Make sure we get that on the stat sheet. Well, Modesto scores. Short kick. Couple of sacks. Get the stop. Well done. Sky punt that lands outside the 20, now rolls inside the 20, and that trick never works. It'll be spotted at the 18-yard line. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV.
First and 10, 18-yard line.
Fly sweep for the Pirates. Tommy Olagagundudu with the run. Nice first down gain. Picks up 7. It picks up 5, rather, and it's 2nd and 5. Olagundudu with the run. Speed option to Bass. Picks up the first down, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. And it'll be a first down for Devin Bass. And this is where the Pirates will really pick up the tempo. Tough yards there for Bass. 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. Second and 8. Fake this fly sweep. Fake the handoff to Bass. Then throw it to the gentleman who you fake the fly sweep to. But Mike Bowe was there on defense, and that pass goes incomplete to Olagundudu. And it'll be 3rd and 8. And with the incomplete pass, there's time for City College to do some substitutions on defense. Ten seconds on the play clock. Perez. Deep comeback. Well timed out. That's good. That's a good 3rd down conversion play. Amani Kareem with the deep comeback route. And Perez with exceptional timing for the first down. Right back up on the football. Hand off to Bass. He's tackled and upended at the 50-yard line. Picks up 3 on first down. We have time to show you City College of San Francisco's offensive replays, but not Modesto's. That's NASCAR. Fake the screen, and Perez is met in the backfield. Taive Tuatasi, along with Jeffy Branner, team up on the sack, and it'll be 3rd and 12. They faked the short screen and then ran a receiver along the Modesto sideline, but Perez didn't have time to get rid of the football, and it's a sack. So 3rd and 7. City College blitzes. Perez. Bass, the intended receiver, fell down. That time, City College sent a couple of extra guys, and Modesto wasn't able to protect everybody and had good coverage, and they'll be punting the football. Bailey Costin is back to return. Weaver will be punting this ball off. I would highly suggest he kicks it away from Kotz, and he kicks it right to him. And he returns it 16 yards, and that ball will be spotted on the 37-yard line. Modesto Junior College Football and NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Modesto Junior College. Go to mjc.edu for more information on one of the largest athletic programs in the state. Big Island Movers, your go-to for prompt and professional moving services in Modesto and beyond. 35-yard line. The Rams will take over. 3-by-1 set, single receiver out near the City College sideline. Newman steps up in the pocket, and Austin Martins gets home again. Modesto has done a good job defending on the first 2 downs, and yes, they've got on the field off 3rd down, but you don't, as an offense, you don't want to make a habit of losing yardage on 1st down. 3-by-1 set. Christian Willis, their leading receiver for the Rams, is on the single receiver side. Collins is resetting to Newman's left. And it's an in screen, and he's got room to run. Bailey Costin is pushed out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Big gain, over 30-yard gain for the Rams. Screen game. And look at all of the guys blocking downfield and the big fellas getting to the second level. So that's how you slow down a pass rush. You run some screens. Then that'll kind of make you think, because you've been blitzing, you get into the quarterback, and you think you're going to get there again, and it's a screen. Well done. Newman, deep out route, got pressure. Nice job. Antonio Pulis, second time we've said his name tonight, gets the pressure on Newman. Had an open receiver, but due to the pressure was thrown short. Second and 10. They've gone to the screen several times in their second down play calling. Newman sacked. Jacob Fanuku gets home. And it'll be 3rd down and 14 for the Rams. The Pirates will get the opening kickoff of the second half. They deferred their choice, and then the Rams fumbled on the kickoff return, but Modesto wasn't able to score. Newman. Another shallow cross to Frank Hall, and he's whirlwind, and he's trying to break away, and he gets inside the 10-yard line. That ball will be spotted at the 7. Just another shallow cross. He'll come all the way across the formation underneath, and he's wide open. Just a 4-yard route. There's kind of a pick play, but if you're able to hit the receiver who comes all the way from the left side all the way over to the other side past the hash mark, that's a result. Frank Hall has some speed, and when you're able to time out and get that football to him when he's going full speed, there's a result. Collins dives for the end zone. Touchdown! City College of San Francisco. Collins with the 7-yard run. 65-yard drive. Two minutes and 21 seconds, culminated by Collins's touchdown run. And watch his speed as he turns the corner and gets pay dirt. And we got a procedure penalty. Watch Collins' speed. Bounces it outside, finds the corner, and did the little dead leg, and Modesto bit, and Collins got into the end zone. That's a pretty 7-yard run. And Modesto jumps, so they got 5 yards, and then hey, how about if I give that 5 yards back to you? Hey, no problem. And why? Let's try to block an extra point, trying to make a play. And it's just like some of the peel back blocks and some of those things last week, and you talk, and the energy's in the right place, but sometimes you got to play a little bit more, have a little more stronger mental game. That kick is good, and it's 21-6. City College with a 65-yard drive culminated by the Collins 7-yard run. And I like how he finished. And that is his 5th rushing touchdown of the season and 6th overall. And this is only the 3rd game. So he's on his way to a big season. So City College will kick off. Dominic Sues gets the tee from the bench. And Modesto will try to get some field position out of this return. Kick is taken by Alderson at the 2, and he's met by several tacklers. Simone Stanley on the tackle for the Rams, and the Pirates will take over on their own 15 with 6:21 left in the half. 2-by-2 set, Bass offset to Perez's left. That ball's deflected in the air. Oh, the big fella, Jeffrey Branner, got his hands up, tipped it, and then went after it, but didn't catch the ball. But he did a good job. Didn't get there pass rush-wise, but he got his hands up. See, you're taught as a defensive lineman, if you don't get there, get your hands up. And he does. Oh, I got a big chance. Oh. We're sympathetic to the Hogs making big plays like that. Perez on the quarterback draw. He picks up 2. Johnstone Lafayette on the tackle. 3rd and 8. And with the talented defensive line of City College, they can drop into coverage in these 3rd and long situations. Rush 4, drop 7. But they blitz the 2 backers. Perez better get rid of it. And that rule is ruled incomplete. Both backers shot their respective A-gaps and dislodged Perez trying to make this throw. Watch both of the linebackers on the 20-yard line. They're going to blitz. You can tell they're blitzing. They're just ready to go. And got home and dislodged the football. So City College is going to come up with real good field position. Weaver with a punt that's caught at the 48. Penalty on the field. Darian Young with the tackle. Flags on the 23-yard line, and we'll see what Milt Youngkins holding on City College of San Francisco. So it'll be spotted on the 40-yard line. So if you're Modesto here, what would be ideal is to get a stop, get the football back, go down and score, run out the clock, and then get the opening kick of the second half. That would be an ideal situation. But Jack Newman and company will see otherwise. 3-by-1 set. Pirates have been pretty good on getting to the quarterback, but then Newman has answered with throws downfield and several screen plays for big plays. Fake the draw. And Newman, and see, here's another peel back block. And a player is hurt. Austin Martins, you have the officials, and we want to show this. I still don't see how this play isn't called. We don't have. Yeah, this is a peel back block, and we don't have it on the replay. My apologies. Send your letters to your fellow senators. I'm just kidding. But the lineman gets ahead downfield of the defensive player. He comes back and blocks Martins. He knocks him on his can. It's a decleater, but it's a peel back block. The officials didn't call it, and it's a judgment call, I guess. But Martins doesn't know he's there. It's not because he's not a good football player. He has no idea he's there, and you got to give him a chance to get his head around. And we're just talking about the safety of the game. Collins with the run, and he's got yardage in front. And then some. 24-yard gain by Collins around the sideline. Plants his foot on the ground and immediately gets upfield. 26 yards on that run, and the Rams are in business once again, and they'll stick with that 3-by-1 set. Out route. Nice tackle. Daiwan Jordan with the tackle, and it'll be an 8-yard gain. Bailey Costin with the reception. 2nd and 2. And you notice when you see City College break the huddle, those linemen flip-flop. The center obviously stays the same, but the linemen flip-flop. Collins inside run. No gain there. And the middle linebacker, Farron Manululelu, with the tackle. And it'll be 3rd and 2. And if you're Coach Collins of City College, you wouldn't mind working as much time off this clock as possible and scoring. Obviously, that's the goal. 2-by-2 set for the Rams in red. There's another screen. Big gain. Willis with the reception. 13-yard gain. And if we do have this one on replay, you can see everybody's blocking. The offensive linemen quickly release. The linemen pass set and go, and then the wide receivers are blocking downfield. Why? Because this ball's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. Look at all those offensive linemen coming down the field. They're at the 2nd and 3rd level. Collins down to the 12-yard line. That's tough on a defensive back. You got the big fellas running out here, and then the wide receivers for City College so far today have done a great job of blocking downfield. That's a lethal combination for a defense of having to defend the screen game. So the screen game slows down the pass rush. You future play callers out there, remember that. They start getting to your quarterback, or you don't want to, you got draws and screens. Collins. Nice hit that time, knocked out of bounds. Kendrick Bond with the hit, and Collins will pick up 2 yards. It'd be 3rd and 5, and the clock is running. And the Rams will stick with that 3-by-1 set. Collins is offset to Newman's right, but he's really cheating. Watch for him to run a crossing route here. No, he's pass blocking. Newman sprinting out, throws against his body, a sin for quarterbacks, but he spits that sin in the face, and it's a touchdown for the Rams. And then we've got some extracurricular activities. Kendon Robinson with the touchdown reception. Newman sprint right. You always tell quarterbacks, don't throw late across your body. Well, Newman had a wide open receiver, and the Rams go 60 yards for the touchdown, and the officials are going to talk about this one. He sprint right, but then watch Newman throw this ball all the way against his body. And Robinson with the reception. So Newman with his 3rd touchdown pass to his 3rd different receiver. $60-yard drive that took 4 minutes off the clock, and we'll see the call is.
unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 83 of the offense. Both penalties may be assessed on the kickoff. Touchdown, San Francisco.
So it's 27-6 and opportunity for the Rams to pad their lead. And the kick is good.
Kick is good. And with 1 minute and 51 seconds remaining in the first half, your scores, Modesto Pirates
28-6.
City College of San Francisco Rams 28.
So we'll see how this is marched off on the kickoff. Because there was penalties on both teams, so it's basically a nullified penalty.
That was an 8-play, 60-yard touchdown drive. Key play in the drive was a 26-yard run by Deshaun Collins, culminated by a 7.
I love the public address announcer here at City College of San Francisco. Sticks to the facts, gives you the drive, how much time, all those good things, and as a fan, you appreciate that. We go to a lot of football games, and that's not always the case. And that'll be a touchback. A lot of bodies flying around here. Well, if you're the Pirates, you don't want to fall too far behind, and you have a chance to score twice without City College touching the football. You got a minute 48 left. They're going to take over with 25 on the 25-yard line with a minute 48 left. The chains will get set. And Modesto has 2 timeouts. Perez, good pass rush that time by City College, and it knocked Perez off balance. He was trying to scramble, but wasn't able to pick up any yards. And the Pirates will get right back up in the football. Now, actually, the Pirates have 3 timeouts left. City College has 2. Bass picks up the first down, and he's knocking on 100 yards rushing already here in the first half. Pirates will get right back up on the football, ball spotted at their own 38-yard line. Oh, the broken tackle. Jose Garcia with the catch on the slant route. Gets shouldered and stays on his feet, and he's able to get to the 25-yard line. Pirates are in business. Perez, receiver wasn't ready. Jarrell Harris-Red was on the go route after they faked the screen to Garcia, who was the last receiver. Gray will substitute for him. 53 seconds left. The Pirates have 3 timeouts, but they have struggled in the red zone this year. And today they've struggled in the red zone. Perez, deep curl route, it's completed, but the Rams make the tackle. Amani Kareem with the catch, and Coach Stivers will call the timeout. So Modesto coming into the game was 3 of 8 of scoring touchdowns in the red zone and 4 of 8 just scoring in the red zone. So it'll be, after the timeout, it will be 3rd down and 5 for the 20-yard line. You want to get some kind of score at a minimum here, and you'd really like to get a touchdown because, as we mentioned, Modesto won the toss, deferred their choice for the second half, so they'll get a chance to get winners outs, basketball style. Two-by-two set. Coach Stivers counting the numbers here. And this is where City College likes to play a little man-free. And they hand the ball to Bass. Nice call by Coach Stivers. And Bass picks up 8 yards, and they'll move the chains and get right up on the football. 2 timeouts left. But they haven't moved the other parts of the chains, and it's 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line, but they haven't reset the chains. Perez is going to scramble. Better get ready. You don't want to take a sack. When you're in the red zone on 1st down, you don't want to take a sack. He's trying to make a play, and I think Perez is a little shaken up. Just throw that one up away. So Coach Stiver uses his second timeout, and Perez had a chance to get rid of this football, and he's trying to make a play, but and the officials set the reset the clock. There'll be 26 seconds left. They wanted the go route, wasn't there. Right there, just throw it away. And it's easy for me to say that standing up here, but there are certain roles you have with the quarterback. And one of them is don't take a sack in the red zone. So it is 2nd and 15 from the 17-yard line. 2-by-2 set. And the Pirates have 1 timeout left, and now they'll switch to a 3-by-1 set. Weaver, Harris Red, and Amani Kareem are on one side. And it's a double pass, and Weaver doesn't find a receiver, and the Pirates will lose 2 yards, and Coach Stivers will call a timeout. Cue up the circus music, and this year Modesto hasn't been successful with any of their circus trick plays. So Weaver's a backup quarterback, plays quarterback. It's a double pass, but there's really no receiver to throw to. One of the receivers is guarded like a blanket out there, and the Pirates lose yardage. So now they don't have any timeouts, so you've got to throw the ball to the sideline. And the range of, I think they're out of the field goal range of Dyack, at least what he's shown early this year. So it really limits your play calling because you can't complete the pass on the field and spike it because it's going to be 4th down. You'll lose possession of the football. So you're happen to complete something on the sideline, pick up some yardage, and it's the dueling timeouts. Well, while we have the dueling timeouts, Big Island Movers is a fully licensed and insured full-service moving company, Modesto. For over 10 years, we've provided friendly, reliable moving services in Central California. The driving force behind our business is passion behind what we do. At Big Island Movers, we're big on experience, big on value, and huge on service. With over 30 years of moving experience and a wide range of services to meet the ever-changing needs of our clients, Big Island Movers, your go-to for professional, prompt moving service. A loyal supporter of Modesto JC football. Big Island Movers, Kaimana, wanna move ya. Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Modesto Junior College. Meeting rooms on demand, great values and rates in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for 35 years. 3rd and 17 for the Pirates, 3-by-1 set. Perez has got Bass. Nice play call on the wheel route, completed to the 9-yard line, and this will give the opportunity for Coach Stivers is going to go for the field goal attempt. And the Pirates started this drive on their own 25 and see if Dyack can cash in on this. And he does. 69-yard drive culminated by Dyack's field goal, but it looks like the long snapper was hurt on the play, and normally you can't hit the snapper, so maybe we can get a chance to see if he was rolled up on it. But a big score nevertheless for the Pirates. Excuse me. Dyack, the short kick that's taken by Hall at the 14-yard line. He's got room to run. And fortunately, his run will just wipe out the clock. So it's 29-9 here going to half. Modesto will get the opening kickoff. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV.
MJC has the largest athletic program in Northern California, with 21 sports being offered.
I first came to MJC, Coach Stivers came to my house with Coach Peterson, and they kind of convinced me. Then the next day they put me out in Modesto B saying that Danny Velasquez commits to MJC.
I've always wanted to be a swimmer, and I thought that swimming at a JC first, I'd dip my feet in the pool and see if I'd get recruited or not. It's very competitive, and you get very close with your teammates.
I've had athletes get their master's degrees, become doctors, chiropractors, lawyers, city council members. I think the best part of my job is getting phone calls from different types of employers that want to find out about some of the athletes that I've had in the past.
Yeah, I was able to get a scholarship to Cal State Fullerton through academic success and athletic success here through teachers and coaching.
It's like a family. I mean, we're always looking out for each other and always making sure, hey, what can I do for you? I got a student that needs this. Hey, I got somebody that needs this class, or I have this class open. What can we do for your athletes? I've seen MJC make a difference in the life of student athletes with the priority registration.
If you're a high schooler and you want to come to MJC, you can expect great coaches, a great counselor, and great student success specialists to help you along the way. We're there from start to finish. Even when you go to transfer, we even assist you after transfer.
The philosophy of our program is we're a student transfer program, so our job is to get the students in and get them out. We want the parents to know exactly what's going on and what we're trying to do from an academic to an athletic standpoint.
We always end up winning. We always being productive. We're always at the end. And the results of MJC and all the athletics are second to none. From what we start with, what we end with are not the same students. They come here and they get faster, or they get stronger, or they're a better player or a better teammate, or whatever it is. They all succeed.
Always had dreams about playing college ball, and ending senior year without any offers to play big D1 ball, kind of heartbreaker. But I ended up grinding it out, hit the gym, made it happen, went to MJC, and got it done. I am signing with the Colorado University, go Buffaloes, got a full ride scholarship.
As long as you're ready to work, like Mustafa and all the other successful students we've had, all of the resources are there for you.
MJC has made me realize I can do anything. With all the hard work I can put into it, there's so much more I've done that I didn't realize I could do.
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Arr, go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Go Pirates!
Wait, did you guys smile after our serious face?
City College of San Francisco leads Modesto 28 to 19. 28 to 9. Let's get that right. Jack Newman, 3 touchdown passes to 3 different receivers. Modesto scoring Devin Bass a 55-yard run. And then a short field goal by Troy Dyack. The Pirates will get the opening kickoff of the second half. We're going to take a brief audio break. You are watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. Well, about to start the second half here at City College of San Francisco. First half statistics. First downs, Modesto has 7. City College of San Francisco has 14. Modesto has already rushed for 111 yards. Why is that significant? City College is only averaging to give up 68 yards a game, so they've already nearly doubled that output, and that's led by Devin Bass's 117 yards on 10 carries, including a 55-yard touchdown. A bad statistic for Modesto's defense. 40 offensive plays run by City College, and Modesto's given up already 307 yards just in the first half. Red zone chances, City College is 4 of 5. Modesto is 1 of 1. Time of possession, City College 18 minutes and 48 seconds. Possession time for Modesto 11 minutes and 12 seconds, and they're 2 of 9 on third down. Devin Bass leads all rushers with 117 yards. Deshaun Collins has 80 yards himself. Newman for San Francisco is 15 of 20 for 257 yards and 3 touchdowns. Hall, 10-yard touchdown from Newman. Tyrese Mack, a 9-yard touchdown for Newman. Bass with a 55-yard run. In the second quarter, Collins with a 7-yard run. Bailey Costin, a 10-yard pass from Newman. And Troy Dayak's 26-yard field goal culminated the scoring in the first half. So we'll start second half. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in. Alderson will take that ball on the 5, returns it to the 20, and he's met by several San Francisco tacklers. Isaiah Mays and Josiah Simmons with the tackle. And then we've got a penalty flag on the field. And normally when you have a penalty there, it's either a sideline warning or maybe a late hit. We'll see what the call is. Our referee is Milt Youngkin. Personal foul on Ed Singleton. And that'll give Modesto pretty good field position to start the second half. He'll be spotted at the 38. Perez in the first half was 7 of 17, was sacked 3 times. Newman was sacked 6 times in the first half. But that was then Modesto or City College started throwing the screens. Bass tackled hard, but picks up 5 yards. You'll take that any time. So Jimmy Collins doing a good job in the first half when Modesto's pass rush was starting to get a pass rush on him. He started running the screen. Bass hands off, and he's tackled for a 2-yard loss. So it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Pirates. Tough to convert third downs against this defense, and here's another blitz, and he gets home. Anthony Porter, number 3s are both involved in that. Perez went back to pass. He's sacked for the 4th time. And Anthony Porter, the linebacker, gets home. He's one of those players that stood out to Coach Stivers this week during film study. Punt by Weaver, and that ball takes a Modesto bounce. But it's only a 28-yard punt, and that's going to give City College great field position. So the Pirates are held on the first drive of the second half. Rams are in good field position on the 43. And then we have a procedure penalty on the Rams. First and 15 for Coach Collins. Christian Willis at the bottom of your screen. Leading receiver for the Rams. 3-2, and the Rams get the playoff. Newman scrambles, and on the run he hits the speedy wide receiver, Frank Hall. Sixth reception for Hall of the game, and it'll be a chain-moving first down. Trey Nichols with the tackle, who had a couple of interceptions last week. 12-yard gain and a first down for City College. 2-by-2 set. Spreads the field and then gives Collins a chance to run right up the middle. He play pass. Newman has time, and pass is completed for a big gain. And Costin with his sixth reception of the game, and the Rams are in the red zone. It'll be spotted at the 17. Nice lightning play for the Rams to pick up 30 yards. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in. Collins on the stretch play does a nice job of getting to the sideline and picks up 11 yards, and it'll be a first down. And that ball will be spotted at the 6. Collins had 80 yards in the first half and is well on his way for a 100-yard a day. Double stack receivers. I like to call this the old choo-choo train formation. I doubt that's what City College calls it. Newman on the slant route, and it's a touchdown. Way too easy. Newman to Mack. And it's a touchdown for the Rams. And Newman with his fourth touchdown pass. $57-yard drive that took less than 2 minutes. So you've got the receivers stacked on top of each other here, and one receiver pushes up the field, and it's actually a double slant. That's tough to cover, but you want to do that in layers, and there's a miscommunication on that play. So it's 35-9. Newman's got 4 touchdown passes. On the 6-yard touchdown pass from Newman to Mack. Mack's second TD of the game. He's got a TD reception of 9 yards and now 6 yards. And that kick will go through the end zone. It'll be and the clock's running, and they just stopped it. They just worked 7 seconds off the clock. I don't know if it's going to be a huge factor, but when the official waves his hands, that's when you stop the clock. So the Pirates will take over on the 25-yard line. Perez, quick out, thrown behind Jarrell Harris-Red, but he does a good job turning his hips back to the football and makes the catch. And it'll be an 8-yard gain. Red did not have any receptions in the first half, but trailing 35-9, it kind of eliminates your running game. Weaver on the fly sweep, turns up the sideline. Nice block in space by Harris-Red. And it'll be a first down. And it'll be spotted on the Pirates' 40-yard line. Quick screen. Not much room to run, but credit Amani Kareem just getting his head down and just trying to get a couple of yards. And he does. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock's running here at George M. Rush Stadium at the City College of San Francisco. Perez on the quarterback keeper. Picks up 11 yards, and it'll be another first down for the Pirates, and they'll get right up back on the football. Three by one set this time for Coach Stivers. Bass offset to Perez's right. And we've got a penalty. I believe it's offsides. Now false start on Modesto. And that ball will be moved back 5 yards. Next week we'll be in Modesto as Modesto Junior College hosts American River College. American River's playing San Mateo today. We'll have that game for you at 6 o'clock right here on NorCal Sports TV. Follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Doesn't cost you anything. You'll get alerts on our future games. Perez hits Bass on the wheel route. It's been an effective play for Coach Stivers. Picks up around 10 yards and nice gain after the penalty, and it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Pirates. And the Pirates get right back up on the football. Perez, little in route, not much there, but it'll be enough to gain 9 yards and a first down. Garcia with the reception. That is his 3rd catch of the game. Bass of the run. He's got room to go. Picks up 11 yards and another first down. Bass over 130 yards today rushing. Double the average that City College gives up per game. That's a hold, and it'll be a penalty, pass interference, or a holding call. And probably a good decision because he was going to get beat. It was the fake the screen and then the vertical route off of that fake in the screen, and the receiver's going to be wide open. Jarrell Harris-Red, but the defensive back just grabs him because he knows he's going to give up a touchdown. Yep, right there at the 10-yard line. The official sees it and casts that things out like a prideful fly fisherman. So that ball, after the penalty, the ball will be spotted at the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, just outside the 15, as Modesto tries to answer the last scoring drive. Perez doesn't find anything there, makes the quick decision to run, but nice tackle by Anthony Porter, all-conference inside linebacker, returner, and boy, did he close fast on that play. Looked like Perez had some room to run, but he gets the TFL, tackle for loss, and it's 2nd 11, and like that, the Pirates are playing behind the chains. Gray, Red, and Weaver are the 3 receivers to the right. And Amani Kareem is on the left. Pull back. Bass with the inside run, and he'll get into the end zone. 22-yard touchdown run by Devin Bass.
Devon Bass, 16 yards and a touchdown.
And that's Bass's 2nd touchdown of the game. Inside run. And quickly, Modesto answers. They go 75 yards in just under 3 minutes on that drive. And Diak's kick is good. And it's 35-16. Here's the last scoring play. On the draw, and a lot of linemen blocking at that 2nd level. Johnson, Soiga, Lafoa, Serrano, Sherlew, and Evans. The big boys up front doing their job. So the Modesto doesn't abandon their running game, and Bass does a lot of work. 8-play drive ends up on a touchdown by Devin Bass, and it's 35-16 with 8:11. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. Diak to kick. Kick's taken at the 17-yard line. Modesto has pretty good coverage. Tackled at the 30. Bailey Costin with the return. 16-yard return. So Modesto hopes to get back into this game. You got to start by getting stops. They certainly have always have a history of putting up points quickly, but they've got to stop this offense of City College of San Francisco. Newman back to pass, has a lot of time. Hits a wide. Oh, we had a wide open receiver. Frank Gall came open. Austin Martins did get the quarterback knocked on his keister. So Newman felt that hit a little bit, and it'll be 2nd and 10, and the clock with the incompletion, the clock will stop. In the first half, this is where Coach Collins has dialed up the middle screen. 2nd and 10. Collins inside run. Austin Martins and Farron Manaluleu team up for that tackle for no gain, and it's 3rd and 10. Big play for the Pirates. They get a stop here, have a chance to get the ball back and a chance to score. Third down efficiency for the Rams. They are 4 of 7. They were 4 of 7 in the first half. Newman under pressure. He'll escape the pocket. And we've got a double flag as the defensive back for Modesto had the wide receiver, Costin, had him he was grabbing his jersey. I got to try to spit it out there. He's holding him from behind. Watch the end of the play. Newman scrambling, and the DB's got the arm around the back, and then he's trying to deflect with the other, and a potential stop turns into a first down. And I see the receivers breaking the huddle from City College of San Francisco. They look real excited. I'm going to expect a pass and maybe a deep ball here. Collins behind Newman. And it's the stretch play. And what do I know about this offense? I'm thinking they might take a shot and they run the stretch to the left, and Collins picks up 4. And it'll be 2nd and 6. Newman gets the play, quickly gets in the huddle. And they huddle up, but City College doesn't spend a lot of time in the huddle. They're pretty efficient about getting the play in and getting it called and getting the line of scrimmage. Now they're playing with a tight end. Don't see that too much. Collins picks up a couple, and Manululeu with the tackle. Another third down, 3rd and 4. Max Pierce, the tight end, playing an inline tight end on the last play. Now he's slotted out. There's 3 receivers towards the Modesto bench. Single receiver down here at the bottom of your screen. Newman throws a slant route, and Frank Hall was looking at all the white jerseys in front of him instead of looking at the football. If he looks that one in, he's going to make that catch. Catch first, run second. And the Pirates with an apparent stop off the incompletion. Newman delivered that ball right on the numbers. And Hall is a capable receiver, very speedy. Most of his catches today have been on the run with not much traffic. Booming punt that would be down on the 1-yard line. 53-yard punt flips the field for City College of San Francisco. So Modesto will attempt to tie the record for the longest drive. And I think I said that exact thing last week against Sierra College. So a lot of field to defend if you're – and then Amani Kareem jumps offside, so they're going to lose at half the length of the football. So it'll be 1st and 10.2. I mean, literally that nose of the football can't get any closer to the goal line without touching it. Now, not to think negatively, but if you have a holding penalty while you're throwing the ball from the end zone, it's an automatic safety. Perez throws the 9 route, and it's deflected. Good coverage. Derek Langford with the pass defense. Good defense. And the swashbuckling Rusty Stivers reaches in the treasure chest and says, let's throw it. Let's sling it. But Langford with the blanket coverage, and it's 2nd and 10.3 yards for a first down. Bass, and somehow gets out of the end zone. And he was aided on that gang tackle by the City College of San Francisco defender that knocked him out of the end zone. See, Baslick stepped up, and then watch this last tackler kind of pushes him out. Not purposely. He just run into the football. Less than 5 minutes left in the quarter. Now, we've seen Perez in these situations throw it deep, out route, well-timed. Nice miss running after the play. And it's going to be 4th and short. It looked like that Jarrell Harris-Red might have a chance to get the first down, but just came up a yard short. And Coach Stivers, now Perez is capable of punting the ball from the short punt formation here. Coach might try to draw him off. He'll take a timeout. Threw a little eye candy out there, but City College, well-disciplined team, didn't take the eye candy. Big Island Movers is a fully licensed and insured full-service moving company in Modesto. For over 10 years, we have provided friendly, reliable moving services in Central California. The driving force behind our business is passion behind what we do. At Big Island Movers, we're big on experience, big on value, and huge on service. With over 30 years of moving experience, a wide range of services to meet the ever-changing needs of our clients, Big Island Movers, your go-to for professional, prompt moving services. A loyal supporter of Modesto JC football. Big Island Movers, Kaimana, wanna move ya. So actually that penalty hurt him a little bit. It was only half the distance. Weaver's going to kick, and that's an awful risky play, and that's not a good move. You have to take risks. I get it. But Weaver's sort of a rugby-style kicker, and after the timeout, and I'm sure what's going on in the huddle with City College is they're saying, hey, watch the fake, because Weaver – so you hear he's trying to feel this, but look at how City College is playing this all flat along the line of scrimmage. And Samaine Stanley was not fooled, and City College is in prime time situation to score, and they're going to go with their big, ugly offense. Fullback, 2 tight ends, and a single receiver. Collins with the ball. And he's tackled and goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Collins around the left end. Austin Martin with the tackle. Ball's at the 5-yard line where it's 2nd and goal to go.
See, if you call that play without calling the timeout, you have a better chance of getting it. But when you call the timeout, that's when all the coaches go, what can they be doing? And then I'm sure that was one of the things they talked about being City College of San Francisco in the huddle. Collins is tackled for a loss. He's made a lot of plays today. Jacob Venuku. And it'll be 3rd down, and then the big fellas, time for you to to come out and bring in all the wide receivers. Look at the penetration here. Good job. So 3rd and 7. 2-by-2 set. And Modesto will press the receivers at the bottom of your screen. I would expect them to dial up some kind of blitz here. And they do, and it's the fade route. And good coverage. Good coverage. Daiwan Jordan, who was called earlier, I believe, for the pass interference, does a good job of covering there. And him and Frank Hall are talking, and then we've got a flag on the field. Pretty good coverage. Got his head slightly around, was playing the football, not playing the man. I'm looking forward to Milt Youngkin informing the folks here of what the call is. So City College will get another chance with the nullifying penalties. Offsetting penalties corrected by the PA announcer, and it'll now nullify the play. 3-by-1 set. Watch for some sort of rub route at the top of your screen. Set the screen basically for a teammate to get open. Newman patiently looking, scanning the defense. And Coach Collins will call a timeout. Modesto Junior College football on NorCal SportsTV is brought to you in part by Modesto Junior College. Go to mjc.edu for more information on one of the largest athletic programs in the state. Big Island Movers, your go-to for prompt and professional moving services in Modesto and beyond. Meeting rooms on demand, great value and rates in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And my employer, American Asphalt, taking care of business in Northern California for 35 years. And coming up in October, you're going to see a lot of American Asphalt trucks in the Modesto area. Third and goal at the 7. Three-by-one set. Last play, they threw the City College to the fade into the end zone. Newman will sprint out. Medrano with the pressure. Hall with the reception. And calls him down at the 1-inch line. I thought he got into the end zone. Hall with the catch on the quick out. 4th and goal. Tight formation for City College. City College calls another timeout. See, we have the look at that last play. Great effort by Hall. Newman sprints out. Sprints to the field. Hall's wide open. There's a missed assignment. Watch right here. But the official is right on top of the play. But if we want to show that, I want to talk to people about what I mean when we say rub routes. So those receivers are looking, they're going one way, and then you have the underneath receiver goes to the flat. Well, he wasn't covered, and Newman didn't throw a great pass. Why? Because Broderick Medrano was in it. But when a guy's that open, you can throw a weebling, wobbling pass, and it still gets completed. So Medrano with the pressure, but missed assignment by the Pirate backfield. Anytime you see 3 receivers decide on a pass play, 2 go in, 1's going to go out. Newman might sneak it here. He does. And the Pirates defense will raise the Jolly Roger in pride as they stop. Now that's how you pick up your special team mistake. And a very efficient red zone offense is stopped dead in the tracks at the 1-inch line. I bet you if Coach Collins has that one back, he would call the speed option to Collins. So we were going to go 99 yards before. Let's try it again. Perez nearly throws that intercepted as one of the officials fell on the field. Hope he's okay. Nick Stoll, the side judge, was backpedaling and TK'd it over. So it's 2nd and 10 from your own half-yard line. The Pirates literally dodged a bullet there. No, they really did. Speed option to Bass. There's a good answer. Picks up 4. And Bass over 130 yards rushing today against this tough rushing defense of City College. Late arrival on Rams Airlines. Big 3rd down conversion opportunity for MJC. Perez, he'll scramble, and he's stripped of the ball, and who recovers it? It'll be a touchdown. Anthony Porter with the chicken strip, and Tavai Tuitasi with the recovery. Well, there's your red zone defense. Well, flipped rather. It's the black zone here because you're up against your own goal line. Watch number 3 flash into the screen. He's spying Perez. Actually, Perez lost the handle of the football. And Tuitasi with the recovery. A defensive score. And the kick is good. And it's 42-16. It is a defensive player's dream to get a fumble recovery in the end zone. You know why? Because you just jump on the ball. You don't have to run. Just jump on it, and you get the score. And so the Pirates defense stops them after the Pirates special teams give them a incredibly short field, but then Perez loses the football, and just like that, it's 42-16. But I credit the defensive scheme of the Rams. Anthony Porter was spying Perez, the quarterback. So Perez wasn't going anywhere, and it was a self-induced turnover. Alderson just takes a knee. So, but you've also got to be in the right place at the right time, and they were, them being City College of San Francisco, and it's 42-16. Short screen, and it'll pick up 6. Amani Kareem with another reception. His 4th of the game. And the Pirates will get right back on the football, 2nd and 4, as we're running in the closing seconds of the third quarter. Bass breaks the tackle, and depending on where this is spotted, it'll be just short of the first down, 3rd and 1. Pirates will get off one more play.
34-yard line, 30 yards.
Speed option. Perez keeps it, and he'll get the first down, and that'll be the quarter. Clock will temporarily stop while they move the chains.
Number 43, Lita on the tackle. Ball's at the 37-yard line. And that ends the third quarter of play. With the score, Modesto Pirates 16, City College of San Francisco Rams 42.
At the end of the third quarter, Modesto trails City College of San Francisco 42-16. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. Next week, we'll be back at Modesto as Modesto hosts the always tough American River Beavers at 6 o'clock. We'll have all the action here on NorCal Sports TV. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Get alerts of all our games. Follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV. So be 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line once the officials untangle the chains. I think the chains are finally going to get set, and the Pirates try to get a quick score here. Devin Bass has had a great day running the football. Weaver in motion. They fake the screen to him, and that then come back and try to throw the screen to Amani Kareem, but too many red jerseys there to make that work. Credit to Mote Fana'u with the play, defensive play there. Read the screen and eyed up the closest receiver, ran right to him, and that's how you play that screen. 2nd and 10. Perez. Nice corner route. Hits Kareem right in the hands. Actually, that was Darian Gray. Brandon Gray. Boy, you got to get the names right. It's only week 3, Coach. Brandon Gray was surprised by that deep in route and deflected off his hands, but pretty good timing on that throw by Perez. Bass is wide open on this play. I don't know if we'll be able to pick it up but Bass runs the wheel route right out of the backfield, but Perez was under duress, had no chance whatsoever to complete this.
Ball's at the 29-yard line. Loss of 8 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
See, Bass out of the backfield, he's uncovered. But that's not Perez's fault because The defensive line of the Rams got the better of the Pirates. Weaver, end-over-end punt. It's caught on the 48-yard line. Alex Hutchinson with the return, but we've got a couple of peel back, block in the back specials that'll nullify the penalty. And Travis Oxley, the long snapper, was the victim of one of these peel back blocks. So the ball's punted. Watch the middle of the field. Watch right here, right at the logo. See, that's a cheap shot. That's a cheap shot. No other way to describe it. Another peel back block. And the officials are right on top of it. That block has no purpose. And those blocks 20 years ago, 10 years ago, they used to be okay. But now the officials, if it's not going to assist the runner with the football, it's going to be penalized, and that's what happened. And it becomes a safety issue. And a lot of guys, the fans, and I get it, they love the big hits, seeing another guy get laid out, but it's a penalty, and it's going to be called. Ethan Bullock, freshman quarterback, enters the game for Coach Collins. And that snap is over his head, and it gets a turnover. And Modesto, Austin Martins picks up the football. He's drilled, but he'll take it. And the Pirates will take over. And, yeah, Martins is down. Martins was the victim of a shoulder tackle by Kendon Robinson, and that one stung. Watch the end of the play. Bad snap, and then you've got football follies here. Martins picks up the football and then is drilled, and he's hit a little bit underneath the chin. Now, that's football. That happens. Robinson trying to get the player down. But Martins has been hit a couple of times hard, but the sophomore out of Newman, California, keeps battling. He's one tough hombre. And it looks like Jack Weaver will come in at quarterback for Coach Stivers.
First and goal to go for the Pirates at the 8-yard line.
Cameron Cherry with the carry out of Oakdale.
That was Cameron Cherry with the carry.
And it's second and goal from the 7-yard line.
Second goal to go.
Weaver with the bootleg, doesn't have any receiver, then finally dumps it off to Poka Keku at a Downey High School in Modesto. Picks up 1 yard, and it's third and goal from the 6.
Third goal to go.
Perez back in the game. Speed option. And he might have been better off pitching that one to Bass. And I think Devin Bass sensed that as well. So it'll be fourth and goal, and, of course, the Pirates are going to go for it. And City College has done a very good job of playing defense inside the red zone today. Matter of fact, all season long. Bass offset, Perez, and he's sacked. Tavai Tuitasi with the sack, and the Pirates fail again inside the 10-yard line. And it'll be City College of San Francisco Ram football. It's a good football team, and we've seen Laney this year. That's a good football team. Stretch play, and Collins picks up 3. Silva with another tackle.
Ball's on the 14-yard line. Second down and 6 for a first down.
Rams playing with an inline tight end. 2nd and 7 here. Collins. And he's tackled for a loss. Chris Silva with the TFL. And it'll be 3rd and 8. Third and 8 for the Pirates, or for the Rams. Pirates showing blitz. Looks like Silva's going to come off the edge. And that pass is complete for a first down. The second team turns over the football. Coach Collins puts back the first team guys. And I don't blame him. And that was just based off the center's bad snap. But when you have that opportunity to get playing time, you got to take advantage. Newman converts the first down. And tonight at 6 o'clock, we'll have another game here on NorCal Sports TV. Chabot is hosting West Hills, if my memory is correct. Quick pass to Christian Willis. And he picks up 5, maybe 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. You're watching Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV. Just a reminder, next week we'll be at Modesto hosting the American River Beavers. Last year's game went into overtime, and American River getting the win. And we also did American River's state semifinal playoff game against College of San Mateo. So we'll be talking to Coach Osterhout and crew this week. Collins on the stretch, and he loses 6 yards. Jason Foglia with the tackle, the TFL, and it'll be 4th down, or actually 3rd down, 3rd and 9. Sorry, getting ahead of myself a little bit. Newman sprints out. It's been an effective play. He's got a first down, another catch by Tyrese Mack, who has 2 touchdown receptions, and it'll be another first down for the Pirates, or for the Rams. 8-minute mark here left in the game. City College will move to 3-0. Modesto will be 1-2 coming back home. Collins with another carry. And Tony Apule, we've said his name a number of times tonight with the tackle. Collins with a carry. Picks up 8 yards.
Lewis on the tackle. Third down, 2 yards to go for a first down.
3rd and 2. Newman has all day. Hall with another, actually that's Mack with another reception, and he'll get into the end zone. 53 yards. Tyrese Mack with the 54-yard touchdown catch and run. Fifth touchdown pass for Newman. And the kick is good. Not a good example of tackling here. Newman has plenty of time to throw, steps up in the pocket, makes one man miss, and then just outruns the rest of the defense. And see, as you're a coach, you're going through the film and you get the situation of the game, you're looking for guys to make plays. And right there, Mack just ran right up the sideline, right in front of your own bench. And that's one that will get discussed in the film breakdown. Short kick, and it goes out of bounds.
Kick goes out of bounds.
And I believe the Pirates will just take the football.
Free kick out of bounds by the 50 feet. Ball is placed at the 35. First down, Modesto. First down for the 35.
And the Pirates will lose a couple of yards on that play. It'll be second down.
Ball placed at the 34-yard line. It was a loss of a yard on the play.
Two-by-two set. Less than 6 minutes left in the game, which has been pretty much all City College of San Francisco.
Evans, the ball carrier. Gain of a yard. The Number 44, Sinel on the tackle. Third down, 10 yards for first down.
Perez under pressure, and he's tripped up again. Jeffrey Branner is playing a excellent football game for the Rams. He had the pass deflection nearly intercepted. He's had a couple of sacks. That one he should get credit for the sacks. Had the shoestring tackle, and it's the second time today Perez just kind of knocked off balance and couldn't regain his balance, and Branner with the sack. But what is he going to think about tonight? He's going to think about that missed interception punt by Perez, and it'll be down at the 28-yard line.
San Francisco, 28-yard line, and with 4 minutes and 33 seconds remaining, San Francisco will take over first and 10.
So see if the backups get another chance to play. And if I'm the quarterback, I'm going to tell that center, make sure you don't snap it over my head because I want to keep playing.
Please stay off of the field. Meet your friends and teammates and players at the Wellness Center, and please stay off of our field. We appreciate your cooperation. Thank you very much.
Jacob Vaineku with another tackle for loss. New running back Jameer Billings is tackled in the backfield.
Medrano on the tackle. Ball placed at the 23-yard line. Loss of 5 on the play.
Nice cut by Billings to pick up a gain of 3.
Camara on the tackle. Ball placed at the 27-yard line.
Modesto with the stop.
Billings the ball carrier out to the 29-yard line. Where it is fourth down.
And Coach Collins is going to wait till this play clock gets down to 1 second, and then he's going to call the timeout. He's standing right by the side judge, or the line judge, Andrew Schmitz, and that's exactly what happens. Modesto Junior College football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you by Modesto Junior College. Go to mjc.edu for more information on one of the largest athletic programs in the state. Big Island Movers, your go-to for prompt and professional moving services in Modesto and beyond. Meeting rooms on demand, great values and rates in the Bay Area, Fresno, and Las Vegas. And American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for over 35 years.
Francisco in punt formation.
And we have another penalty on the field.
Ball start, 98, 50 feet, 5-yard penalty. Remains fourth down. 5-yard penalty against the Rams.
Ball will be downed at the Modesto 42-yard line as the Pirates get the ball back.
At the Modesto 43-yard line. First and 10 for Modesto at their own 43-yard line. Cameron Cherry, the ball carrier.
Quarterbacking for Modesto now is Brett Navies out of Downey High School. And the running back is Cameron Cherry. Just under 2 minutes left here in the game. Didn't have any chance on that just because of the timing of when the motion man was coming through and affected that snap and the timing of that play. And City College gets another tackle for loss. Nevis loses yardage on that play. Not his fault. Nevis back to pass. It's thrown right in and out of the hands of Jordan Porter. And Nevis will punt this ball off the short snap. And it'll be marked out of bounds at the 15-yard line. And City College will be able to run out the clock and get ready for their game next week. Modesto held scoreless in the first quarter, scored 9 points in the second, 7 in the third, have not scored here, and it's been all San Francisco City College. And City College will just take a couple of knees and run this one out. That's the first one. And the clock just starts to wind. And that'll do it. Last play of the game. So just a reminder, next week we'll be at Modesto for another ball game as the teams will shake hands from George M. Rush Stadium, where City College of San Francisco beat Modesto Junior College 49-16 to move their record to 3-0. Our next game will be Saturday, September 22nd, as Modesto hosts American River at 6 p.m. You've been watching NorCal Sports TV. Thanks to our crew, Luis Perez, Ryan Castaneda, our statistician, Darren Souza, our director, Luis Rangel. I'm Chris Babcock in San Francisco. Good afternoon, and thanks for being on the show.